asked you about this a little bit, and all your teammates have, to some extent, gushed about it when asked, but your shooting ability is obviously stood out so far. When did you identify that that was a strength of yours and kind of focus on that as a part of your game?
When I realized I wasn't going to be 6 feet tall or the fastest person on the court. But no, seriously, I've always loved basketball. I grew up around my older brother, probably started playing basketball around the age 3. So, I mean, it's always been something I've done. And I played against guys my whole life. So I wasn't overly athletic, but my skill set was something that I could hone in on and focus on. And that's kind of where I took it. The farther I could shoot, they had to guard me that far out, which was, in a pickup game, people don't like to do that. So it was something that I kind of started doing from there and then got good at it and kept practicing.
Is there anyone you studied or any coach that helped you with that skill specifically in your time coming up?
Well, if you see my parents, this is funny. My dad's like 5'5", so my parents aren't like basketball players by any means, but my dad has played backyard basketball. He has five siblings as well, so he kind of taught me how to shoot, the form and the technique, and then I kind of ran with it from there, which was, it wasn't hard. I fell in love with the game when I was pretty young, so I wouldn't say there's anybody that really just taught me how to shoot. I guess my dad helped technique-wise, but other than that, it was kind of just trial and error.
Beyond that, how do you feel like you've done fitting in with this team so far on the floor and in your scrimmage settings?
Yeah, continuing to try and learn through the whole process. It's a whole new system for everybody, but I think just more importantly, the ability to want to compete and want to learn every single day is huge. But, everybody has been incredible just welcoming me and the rest of the rookies into the practice facility and just, teaching points all over the place, which has been great. But like you said, just continuing to be me, continue to do what I do, and know that fits well into the team with the inside presence that we have already and some shooters around. So, it's going to be a fun year.
To go back to the shooting, what changed for you the last 2 years at Ohio State? What was it about there, just the way they operated that got you more opportunities, made you a better shooter? It's obviously just from a number standpoint that it goes up a notch there. What was different there, and what allowed you to go?
Yeah, I chose Ohio State. I don't even know if Kelsey Mitchell knows this, but she's one of the reasons why I chose Ohio State. Just the freedom that Coach McGuff gave Kelsey on the floor was something that I was looking for. So, I don't think anything necessarily changed more than the freedom that I had on the court. When you give somebody that much freedom, it actually takes away mistakes at the same time. Kind of let people loose and let people do what they do, which is kind of how Coach McGuff coaches, which is something that I really wanted. And it paid dividends.
What did you learn about just what shots are ones you should go after? Basically, what did that freedom change for you in terms of how you approach, again, just I guess hunting your shot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think my first day of practice with Ohio State in the summer, I think I shot a shot from the logo and I missed it, and he looked at me and he was like, "That was a good shot. Shoot it again." I was like, "Okay." So I guess in a sense, just really the freedom, he kind of gave me the ultimate green light, which is something that as a shooter, as a scorer, that you want. So, if he wants you to, he lets you shoot any shot. That's a liberating feeling on the court. So, he trusts my instinct and my ability, which was something that I was looking for.
What stood out to you about one of your fellow rookies, Aaliyah Boston, and her 10 days at the pro so far?
She's incredible. I actually had the privilege to try out for the USA team with her when I was in high school. So I've seen her since we were young, but just her growth, her continued growth, even just from being here, how vocal she is as a rookie, which is rare to see, and just the accountability that she takes, almost like she is a veteran, which is really rare. That doesn't even touch on her actual basketball ability, but no, she's incredible.